Howdy, my name's Daniel Frazier, and I am 48 years old. I've spent the last 13 years trying to find somebody who cares and will listen. I've got neuropathy real bad. I've got 7 herniated discs in my back, 3 in the lumbar area, 1 in the thoracic or right below the neck, and then my neck I have 3 more. And those 3 discs, 2 of them are pressing the spinal cord real bad. And we've got to fix it because it's pretty much taken my life away, literally. I used to hunt and camp, fish, and do a lot of stuff. I was a very outdoors person. And my children come along and I take them with me. And sorry. The last few years I haven't even been able to do that. And then I had an incident at work and made my neck worse. And I can't hardly do anything. And I've lost my home. I've lost everything, which is fine. I know the Lord will provide, but Dr. Campus told me to come out here, and I'm like, Tennessee, why? And he said, because Dr. McCord's stuff that he does is very unique and very good. And if it was him or his family, then that's where he would go. And I said, all right, if you feel that comfortable with him, I will go, because my neck is very messed up. And I'd almost lost hope out there. Like I said, I've spent 13 years trying to find somebody to do something. He's gonna work on my neck and said he can fix it, and I'll be able to go camping and hunting and fishing and stuff with my kids and be able to get my life back. And I'm really looking forward to that. It's been a long journey, so been a lot of pain and a lot of medicine and a lot of doctors that they just don't care, and they don't take the time, and they minimize things. They've been telling me, oh no, it's not bad at all, and I'm like, yes, it is bad. I had an incident at work where, because I drive a truck for FedEx pulling a set of doubles, and the trailer came off my tractor in the yard and caused whiplash, and it not only made the herniations I had in my neck worse, it added a herniation to it. And so I've got 3 herniated discs, which I'm touching my brace. And this thing, it's on there because I have so much damage in my neck, and it's to support my head. If one of my kids threw a ball and I didn't realize it's coming to hit me, it could paralyze me. And so he put me in this brace, and it's hard to do anything. If I'm driving, I have to have one hand on the wheel and one hand turning the brace because it limits what I'm doing. I'll be able to do all the things now that I couldn't do before. You know, take my kids camping again and go hunting again and all that. My surgery is tomorrow. They said I might have to have 2 surgeries because there's just so much damage that they don't know if this anesthesiologist will keep me under that long, but it sounds like it's gonna fix it so I can get off most of my medicines. I can't explain how good I feel and how anxious I am in a good way to get it done so that I get my life back and I can do stuff with my kids instead of having to tell them, no, Daddy can't do it. That kills my heart because we used to do so much and have so much fun, and I can't even bend over and pick them up now. And if you're a parent, you understand, but I can't wait to be able to do that again. But I want to get to the root cause and try to get off the medications. I don't want to take them. Or the medications make me feel this like, I'm so tired, and I don't sleep at night. That's going to be something I'm looking forward to as well, because now I can't hardly sleep. The disc pushing against my spinal cord is affecting my internal organs, and I have nighttime incontinence with the urine, and that's embarrassing, and it's hard to explain to my kids why Daddy has to do stuff. And then when he told me about Dr. McCord, I said Tennessee, because it's such a long trip and it's coming out of my pocket, and I have to pay the co-pays and all that, and I just don't have the money right now, but I believe in it enough that I did it. Since 2001, I've been to a lot of doctors, neurologists and spine specialists, because I've had back injuries since the mid-'80s, and I've also had neuropathy diagnosed since 2001, and nobody's had answers. Most of them haven't cared enough to research it or to test me enough to figure it out. One spine specialist just told me that my back wasn't good enough. They need to replace it, and we don't have that technology. So if taking that disc out will make it so that I can control my bladder functions, then, and that's a nerve deal, they told me, even my urologist told me that, my neck injury is causing the problems. So I'm thinking that by fixing the neck and getting it stable, and even if it is fused in spots, that's got to help that nerve problem. It's got to alleviate the pain. Well, even Dr. McCord said that by unpinching them nerves or getting the discs off of them and stuff, it will alleviate a lot of the pain. And if he can get it 70% better, I think I can do the rest and get off medicine all the way. So because of what he said in that IME, I have no income, I have no medical, I got nothing. He told me I need to go have surgery with David McCord in Nashville, Tennessee, and I said my initial reaction is like, Tennessee? What are you talking? I can't go there. And he said that if it was merely his wife, then, or somebody like that, that's who he would send him to. And I said, okay, that's good enough for me, but why him? And he said because he's worked with Dr. McCord before, he's seen Dr. McCord do similar surgeries, and he knows that the procedures that he does are good, he knows they work, and he said that he's had an extremely high success rate. And for doing multiple levels, there's nobody better. So I said, okay. I said, if that's how confident you are, and he even explains some other stuff about, being in surgery with Dr. McCord and how good he is and stuff. And so I don't have the luxury of knowing Dr. McCord, but I know Dr. Kempa, and I've got to know him over the past year, and I trust Dr. Kempa. I need somebody that I can be confident in and trust that when they go in there the first time, that's going to get done. And the day that I found out I had to have surgery, Dr. Kempa called Dr. McCord and talked to him and explained my situation. And then Dr. McCord himself called me and talked to me. And he told me, he says, Daniel, don't worry. He says, we can take care of it.